Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's beautiful Sunday morning. It's just gorgeous out here. The temperatures in like the low 60s and no wind to speak of, really. And the three of us who ride in the family, my son, my wife, and I, we just decided to maybe take advantage of this good weather and head out to Taylor, maybe grab a breakfast and see what we can do from there. Looking at the weather forecast on the phone, looks like we're through with the cold weather now. So this is probably the first day of a beautiful spring and hopefully not too bad of a summer. So this is kind of an experiment on a new audio setup. So I don't even know if this is going to work. If not, then I'll just put some music to it and maybe make a short or something like that. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. Right now, I just want to ride. For those of you who might be interested, I'm using the Insta360 today, and the quality is good enough and it'll catch multiple angles, and it really is just the easiest camera for me to use when I'm on a motorcycle trip. Don't really have to think too much about it and the angles. I just turn it on and go. We prefer these backways into Taylor just because of the beautiful sweeping curves, and we avoid all the lights in Hutto. But just like any other road, it has its own quirks and dangers, like this blind curve here we gotta watch, we gotta be very careful with. No cars today. I always found this part of this road to be probably the most breathtaking, just looking down into the valley. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, let me see if I can raise this camera and maybe get a better view going over the creek. Alright, I need to put this down real quick. I was out here just last week on my scooter doing a long run into Temple and nearly got decapitated by a low-hanging branch, so and I don't want to lose my camera. Oh, looks like they just repatched the road. Might as well have a little fun. This is my favorite shot I like to try to take coming over the Taylor Bridge, just looking out over the railroad tracks. Well, there's what used to be Taylor Brewing Company there on the left with the boarded up windows. They're not out of business, they just moved down the road. They were the ones responsible for bringing back downtown Taylor, and there's a lot of businesses that came in after them, and I think they're going to start suffering here soon. Well, that breakfast was mediocre at best. We haven't been this way in a long time. It's a back way to Granger Lake, just to keep things interesting. Oh, let me pick up this camera just a little bit. After we ate, I asked the guy behind the counter at the coffee shop if he noticed any downward trend since the Texas Brewing Company vacated the premises. He said yes, but he played it off as just a seasonal downward trend, and it's happened before, but I don't know, it's a beautiful day. That parking lot should have been fuller. Hate to see it, but I do think that the city of Taylor is going to regret the Texas Brewing Company not being there. Alright, we finally made it to Granger Lake. Oh, there's the overlook there on the left. It's a nice place to pull over and take a break if you've been riding for a long time. I don't know if you can see it, if this camera will pick it up, but there's a boat out there on the water. It's got a pretty good wake in the back. It must be powered by a trolling motor. I think if we go across here, we'll run into 971 if we take a left up here at the stop sign. I think that way. There wasn't a sign back there that said 971, but it's a pretty big road and it's going in the right direction anyway. There's a bridge to the 130 tollway. It would take us home, but not for free. Okay, we made it to I-35 a little while ago anyway. It's every man for himself. So I guess that's it for today, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.